my channel. So today, as you could already tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you all my makeup palettes that I have. We got face palettes, we got eye palettes, we got everything, okay? So you know what, let's just get right into the video. So first up, we're going to do face palettes. I have Iconic London Blaze Chaser face palette. It's a little broken inside, you know, because I dropped it and whatever. But okay, that one broke today. I dropped it and oh, this one broke too. But yeah, I don't really use this one. It's not really pigmented, like you could barely see that. I rate this one like a 3 out of 10. Next up, I have the True and Luscious Lucky Glow palette. It's a little bit dirty on the outside and the inside. Oh my gosh, I gotta clean this palette. But I actually been using this one a lot. I use the blush shade and both bronzers. I really like this palette. I would rate it like a 7 out of 10. So next up is my highlighter palettes. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. We're just gonna open her up. It has been used a bunch of times. Very nice highlighter palette. Overall, I would rate this palette an 8 out of 10. Next is the Cavity palette from JSC. I don't really use this one a lot, as you could tell. I use it here and there. The shimmer is there. I just don't really like the colors. I only use really this one and this one. I don't know what I would use those for. I would rate it like an 8 out of 10. Next up, we got 2 eyeshadow palettes. This palette, I don't really know what this is. Okay. This is what it looks like inside. I don't really like the texture of them. Like, it's like okay pigment. Oh, I'll probably rate this a 5 out of 10 because I never used it. I got the Hip Dot Pressed eyeshadow palette. This one, I only use one shade in here actually. The shimmer shades are like very good, but I don't like the regular matte shades. But these regular ones, I don't like them. I would rate this palette like a 6 out of 10. Barbarella palette. One I haven't used that much either. The pigment is there, but I just don't like the feeling of it. It's like kind of like chalky. I would rate it probably also a 6 out of 10. Next up is this palette. Again, I haven't used this palette a lot either. I just don't like the feeling of this. A 5 out of 10. The Launchy Palette. This is one of my favorites. Don't mind the cracked mirror. I've used this palette like multiple times. I love like the little glitter shade. It's like chunky glitter. You could just take it out and look. It's like... The only thing is the glitters don't really stick on certain like products on your face. That's also the black light activated, so you know it will glow in the dark. I rate it like a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, now up to all my Jeffree Star eyeshadow palettes. I have 2 mini palettes. Mini Blood Sugar palette. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit rough inside, but I really like this palette. Rate it an 8 out of 10. This is the Star Ranch palette. I just got this palette. I haven't used it yet, but based on like the detail on the packaging and inside, this deserves a 10 out of 10. Here is Jawbreaker, Cremated, and the Orgy palette. 3 most used palettes. This one I usually do for most eyeshadow looks because like it literally has all the colors. I used it a lot. I just dropped one. Constantly use this one. I love it. 10 out of 10. To be cleaned up a little bit or replaced. But I love this palette. I use it like I use it for my eyebrows, and I use it today on this makeup look. It's like a really good palette for natural, neutral looks. I like use as contour, eyebrows, like anything. Also 10 out of 10. Cremated palette. I love this shimmer shade. Oh, almost dropped it. Ow, I can't open the palette. Favorite shade of all time. It's like almost all used and I'm sad. It's called Diamond Ashes. Like such a good shimmer shade. Like look, all I have to go is like, maybe not, just gotta dab it in there. Look, it's so pigmented and I love the shimmer shades in here. Like they go on so well. I have this one on my eyes right now. I would rate this like a 9 out of 10, only because I don't really do darker like looks. Like there's a lot of like blacks and grays and dark browns in here. Really like this palette. 9 out of 10. I also use that palette like for highlighter, as that shimmer shade that I showed you. That's like a really good highlighter. Okay, we got Conspiracy Palette. This one, I love like the design. It's different from like all the other palettes. I don't think like I ever use this palette. Like look at how clean it looks. 8 out of 10. Haven't used it yet. I probably should use it. This Blood Money palette. Oh my gosh, it's literally gorgeous. If you watched my last video, I got it yesterday. I struggle opening this very much, but the colors are everything. So pretty. I haven't used it yet. Can't wait to use it. An 8 out of 10 with the packaging. It's just like so this is the second Blood Sugar palette, but I do use this one quite a bit. I use this palette with all my red and pink looks. Sometimes purple, because you know we got 2 purple shadows there. Probably rate this one like an 8 out of 10. This Bloodlust palette is one of my favorite palettes ever, because you know why? I really barely use it and done a purple makeup look in a while. Look, just like the packaging is like, and it's just like gorgeous. Like I love this packaging. That's what it looks like inside. Very pretty. I love all his palettes because like every single palette is like something different. Bougie purple little palette, totally different. Totally different. This one's like a freaking, what shape is that? Hexagon? And this one's like an alligator. Overall, love this packaging. I would definitely rate it like a 10 out of 10. So that was all of the palettes that I have. I think there might be some like, you know, playing hide and seek in my room, but those were all the palettes that I use most of the time, and the ones I haven't used, I can't wait to use them, but I don't want to get them ruined because like I always ruin all of them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please comment down below what palette you like the best, and also what videos you want to see me do. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe and turn the bell notifications on to get notified every time I upload a brand new video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.